Let's talk some more about exponents. If I had 2 to the 4th power, I can expand that as 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. 2 is the base, 4 is the exponent, and we write this as 2 being used 4 times as a factor. If I had 5 to the 2nd power, well, now 5 is the base and it's being used twice as the factor, so I'd write 5 times 5. Likewise, if I had some x's, or a variable like x to the 4th power, I could expand that to x times x times x times x, the base being x, and it's being used as a factor 4 times. So there it is, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or if I had x to the 2nd power, well, that's simply just x times x, the base x being used twice as a factor. We could even rewrite x to the 4th another way. Like, I could actually write that as, well, there's an x times x times x, which is x cubed, times another x, right? Because after all, x cubed is x times x, and then times another x, well, that's our x times x times x times x, which is x to the 4th. It's the same thing. So when you're multiplying powers with the same base, you can just add their exponents. For example, over here, if we had 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, well, that's 2 to the, well, these actually have a 1 up here. That's their exponent. So it's really 2 to the 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 power, which is 2 to the 4th power, which is what we got before. So let's take some examples and see. If I have x to the 3rd power, and I want to multiply it by x to the 4th power, that's going to be x to the 3 plus 4 power, which is x to the 7th power. And we can prove that x to the 3rd power is x times x times x. X to the 4th power is x times x times x times x. And so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 x's being used as factors. So it's x to the 7th power. And so we can write this as a to the m times a to the n equals a to the m plus n power. So when you're multiplying powers with the same base, you just add the exponents. A to the m times a to the n equals a to the m plus n power. So that's how you multiply powers with the same base. You just add the exponents.